Hi everyone, I'm Manasvi, counselor at Edmevo International Education Consultant, and today we will discuss about top UK university. So here's a breakdown of top UK university, their QS World rankings, and average master's tuition fee we can say, and the specific criteria for Indian students to get in. So at first we have Imperial College London, which holds the QS ranking of second in the world, right? So the average master's tuition fee for this college ranges between £35,000 to £48,000 and more depending on the course. For example, MSc Computing cost around £44,000, MSc Finance cost around £47,500 and MBA cost around £73,000, which is expensive. So some of the popular master courses of this college are, if we talk about life science and biotech, MSc in biomedical engineering, MSc in applied biosciences and biotechnology, MSc in molecular medicines, and if we talk about general courses, MSc in AI, data science, advanced computing, mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, and MBA. Now, I'll tell you how to get into this college. So, if we talk about academics, you need very high academic standards, usually a first class grade, which is considered 7.5 CGPA or above, okay, from a reputed Indian university. And strong quantitative skills are essential for STEM fields. Now, if we talk about English, you need an IELTS score of 6.5 to 7 or equivalent, okay. MOI might be considered, but a test score is always safer in these top universities. Because as I've already told earlier in my previous videos that the top universities of UK accepts the test score of IELTS, TOEFL, anything. It might accept MOI, but we should go on a safer side by giving these tests. So if we talk about SOP and LOR, focus on your technical skills, research interest, career aspirations. You should declare well that why you have chosen that particular course, why you have came to that particular country, right? So that's it for Imperial College London. On our list, we next have the University of Oxford, which holds a QS ranking of third in the year 2025. And if we take a look about the average master's tuition fee programs of these universities, then it will range around £30,000 to £85,000 or more. It's highly variable on course. Like if you're doing MSc in advanced computer science, it will cost you around £41,000, and if you are doing MBA from this college, then it will cost you around £83,000 to £84,000, which is very expensive. And if we talk about the popular master courses in the field of life science and biotech, they are MSc in biomedical science, biochemistry, pharmacology, and the masters in research in various biological fields. And if we look at the general master's courses, then they are MSc in advanced computer science, MSc in economics, MBA, LAD, Masters of Public Policies, and MScs in financial economics. And now I will tell you how to get into this university, okay? So if we talk about the academics, getting into this university is extremely competitive, okay? This is a top-notch university, we can say. So it typically requires a first-class bachelor's degree of 8.5 to 9 CGPA or above, because this university is targeted by many top scholars. So you definitely need a very good grade to get into this, right? And if we talk about the English, then IELTS score of 7.5 or above is a must-have. These universities like Oxford and Cambridge do not take admissions on MOI basis. They require an English language proficiency test and a really good score in it. And the SOPs and LORs for this university must be outstanding, we can say. You should just show the, you can say, deep understanding of your chosen field, strong research potential within you, and a clear academic trajectory. And if we talk about the interviews, shortlisted candidates may have to appear for interviews, right? So that's it for the University of Oxford. On our list, we next have the University of Cambridge, which holds a QS World ranking of 5th in the year 2025. And if we look at the average master's tuition fee for this university, it ranges around £26,000 to £74,000 and plus. It is also highly variable, and if we are looking at programs like Masters in Philosophy Management, it will cost you around 36,000 to 37,000 pounds. And MBA will somehow cost you around 75,000 pounds, right? And if we talk about the popular master courses within this university, then for life science and biotech field, we again have masters in philosophy in biotech, bioscience enterprises, biological science, and PhD in various science disciplines. And if we are looking at the general courses, then we have masters in philosophy in computer science, masters in philosophy in economics, LLM, and this masters of philosophy again in management and finance. Okay, getting into University of Cambridge is quite similar to getting into the University of Oxford. Both of them shares the same requirements. And one more thing I would like to add on is that if we took a look at dependent visa note, then strong focus on masters in philosophy or PhD program should be a target, because these programs makes you qualified for the dependent visa rule. Okay, so that's it for the University of Cambridge. On our list, we next have the University College London, which holds the QS World ranking of 9th in the year 2025. And if we take a look on the average master's tuition fee for this college, it will range around 29,000 30,000 pounds to 47,000-48,000 pounds or more. If we take a look at particular courses like MSc in Finance, it will cost around 47,000 pounds. And MSc in Data Science is often in the similar range, we can say. And if we take a look on the popular courses for life science or biotech, we can say MSc in Biomedical Science, Biotechnology, Neuroscience, Drug Discovery, and Development is available. And if we take a look on the general segment of the courses, MSc in Data Science, Computer Science, MBA, MSc in Financial Computing, Education, International Relations are present there. Okay, if we talk about getting into this college, you need a strong academic record, typically an upper second class degree with a score 6.5 to 7 CGPA or above from a good Indian university. For very competitive courses, you might require a first class degree. And if we talk about English language proficiency, you need IELTS of 6.5 to 7 bands, and same as the previous university, you need SOP/LOR. So that was it for the University College London. Now on our list, we next have the University of Edinburgh. It holds a QS World ranking of 27 in the world in the year 2025. And if we take a look on the average master's tuition fee for this university, it is around 30,000 to 43,000 pounds. And looking at particular courses like MSc in Data Science will cost you around 43,000 pounds, and LLM will cost you around 30,500 pounds. Now, some of the popular courses of this university are Life Science and Biotech, and general courses too. Life Science and Biotech again includes the MSc in Biotech, Biomedical Science, Synthetic Biology, and Bioinformatics, and the general courses includes MSc in AI, Computer Science, MBA, LLM, MSc in Business Analytics, and MSc in Infotics. For getting into this university, the requirements are quite similar to the University College of London. So that was it for the University of Edinburgh. On our list, we next have the University of Manchester, and it holds the QS World ranking of 34 in the year 2025. And if we take a look at the average master's tuition fee for this university, it's around 28,000 to 36,000 pounds. If we talk about particular courses like MSc in Data Science, it will cost you around 33,500 pounds, and MBA will cost you around 49,000 pounds, but for 18 months, right? Now, talking about the popular master courses of this university for life science and biotech, we have the MSc in Biotechnology Enterprise and Medical Microbiology and Neuroscience. And if we talk about the general courses, we again have MBA, MSc in Advanced Computer Science, MSc in Data Science, Marketing, Chemical Engineering, and Financial Management. For getting into this university, the requirements are quite similar to the previous one. For academics, you typically require an upper second class degree of 6.5 to 7 GPA from a recognized Indian university. And some programs might accept 5.5 GPA too. And if we talk about the English language proficiency, you require an IELTS score of 6.5. Also, good news for everyone, this university accepts admission on MOI basis also from a well-regarded institution. And again, the SOP and LORs are required. So that was it for the University of Manchester. On our list, we next have the King's College London, which holds a QS World ranking of 40 in the year 2025. And if we take a look at the average tuition fee, it's around 20,000 to 44,000 pounds. If we talk about specific courses, MSc in marketing will cost you around £20,000, MSc in data science will cost you around £38,000, and MSc in finance analytics will cost you around £43,000. If we take a look at the popular master courses of this college, then life science and biotech, we have MSc in biomedical, molecular science, pharmacology and neuroscience. And if we take a look at the general courses, then we have MSc in data science, public health, banking, finance, in artificial intelligence, LLM, MA in international relations, etc. Now, getting into this college is similar to the previous one. You require academics of 6.5 to 7 GPA, English of 6.5 to 7 IELTS score, and MOI might be accepted depending on the courses and programs you are looking for, and similarly SOPs and LORs are required. So that was it for the King's College London. At last, I would like to say that all these universities and colleges of UK are top notch and they are recognized worldwide. So getting into these colleges is really a win-win for a person. So guys, that was it for today. If you need further assistance, do contact us and the links are in the description box. Thank you.